as a neurodivergent, I often don't get other people's humor, or I don't communicate mine very well. For example, yesterday I was at a group outing and there was a lovely view in front of us, and somebody said something to the effect of, "Oh, it'd be nice if I could see the view properly." I said, "What do you mean?" And they said, "Well, the smoke from the Canada wildfires." And it was, when I looked a little bit closer, obscuring the vista in front of us. It was a kind of a white haze. And I said, "Oh, I didn't notice." And somebody in the group started laughing because they thought I was being sarcastic, because my delivery obviously was, or my timing was conveying that it was sarcasm. But literally, I hadn't noticed. And sometimes I like to play that off as I am being humorous, because I'm not the greatest at conveying my sense of humor, and I don't think a lot of people will actually understand my sense of humor. It's very uniquely me, let's say slightly autistic ADHD. And so I was like, okay, that person stopped laughing, and I think they realized that I wasn't being sarcastic, and then that they were laughing inappropriately at my obliviousness. I mean, I wasn't offended or anything, but it was just like a classic case of me missing something and also not conveying something. And then later on the trip, we were at a diner and we were eating ice cream, and somebody said, "Oh, I'd really love to try this combination of maple soft serve ice cream and hazelnut." And my dogs are called Maple and Hazel, which this friend was well aware of. And I was actually like, "Oh, that actually sounds like a great combination. Maple syrup flavored ice cream or soft serve and hazelnut. Like, awesome." And I said that because I'm like, that actually sounds like a great combination. And then I was like, oh, he means Maple and Hazel, like my dogs. That was the joke. Thankfully, other people at the table didn't know the names of my dogs, so they didn't get it either. But then I tried to play it off, and I was like, oh, yeah, I got the joke, but it's also a great combination. So technically true, but one thing happened before the other. I glommed onto the beautiful combination before I actually realized it was a joke. And I think if I'd replied with, some form of sarcasm or jokiness, like I'd said, "Oh, that sounds like a great combination," then it would have conveyed that I got the joke and that I was responding to the joke. But instead, I just did this blunt autistic, "That sounds great," response. So it didn't really show appreciation for the other person's humor, and I kind of missed what they were pitching. And sometimes I can get away with playing it off and saying, "Oh, I got it," and I'm just doing my deadpan humor in response. And sometimes I can't, because I just clearly missed the joke. Do you struggle with other people's jokes and with conveying your own, or with conveying humor? I would love to hear about your experiences as a neurodivergent.